Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace the screen on a sliding screen door. This screen is about 15 years old and has seen much better days. Unfortunately, it's an irregular size. I found that if I wanted to replace the whole door, I'd have to pay about $140 to have one custom built. There isn't really anything wrong with the frame, so I'm going to fix it myself instead. I'll need a utility knife, some strong tape, scissors, needle nose pliers, a replacement screen, a screen installation tool, and a screen spline. The first step is to take the door out of the track. My screen door has a removable track insert on the bottom that you take out to make enough space to get the door out of the upper and lower tracks. Once the door is loose enough, just take out one roller at a time. Place the door on a flat workspace and remove the handle. It'll be in the way if you leave it on. You remove the old screen by prying the spline out of the groove. I use needle nose pliers for this. You can probably use any tool that allows you to pry it up. Once the spline is out, the old screen lifts out very easily. Next, position the replacement screen over the gaps that were vacated around the edge of the frame when you removed the old screen. Tape it down with some strong tape, giving about an inch or so of overlap past the gap. The last side has to be trimmed because it has quite a bit of overlap. Trim the end to within about an inch or so of the gap. We're leaving a little excess around the edges so there's enough material to push into the gap once it's all lined up and taped down. Cut the overlapping corners at a 45-degree angle so there isn't too much material being pushed into the corners. Once you have your new screen in place, take the screen installation tool and, using the side with the flat edge, roll the screen into the gap carefully. If you go too fast or push too hard, or if you use the wrong end of the tool, the screen will be damaged and you have to start over. Once you have the screen pushed into all four sides, place the spline on top of the gap and use the concave or slotted roller on the tool to press the spline down over the screen and into the gap. Work your way around the whole perimeter and cut the spline when you reach the end. When you're done, use your utility knife to cut the excess screen off the edges. Now you can put the door back on the track. Place the bottom of the door in first, then using a flat edge, shoehorn the top rollers back in the track, and finally, replace the bottom insert to ensure that the door is fitting snugly in the grooves. There you have it. I used about $20 of material, and it only takes about 15 minutes to do this. It sure beats paying $140 for a new one. I hope you found this video helpful. Make it a great day.